If you want to capture someone's attention, whisper, whisper, a new fragrance by Prince Machiavelli. I watched a lot of TV as a kid, but hey, didn't we all? Some of those old commercials still pop up into my mind. It's time for another page-turning Tuesday with Tom. We're on chapter 11 of the first book. Our stepfather John is mysteriously warming up to us. It's got us all on edge because we don't know what's up with it. He just gave me a white trash metal detector, and now he's patting my back gently, which I also didn't know he was capable of doing. I'm not the only one surprised by John's behavior. I see the same mixed look of shock and confusion on each of my siblings' faces. Even after my birthday, John continues to warm up to the family, leaving us cautiously wondering why. He starts missing some of our mandatory family meetings, and he's much less critical of our dining etiquette. He's gone more often and less temperamental. He becomes more detached than ever, which makes him surprisingly tolerable. The next big event at school and in team is the science fair. Once again, I need a project that will impress Ms. Gibbs, my MGM peers, and the judges. But what can I do? I'm just a kid pretending to be smart and barely getting away with it. I need help, and with John suddenly being so friendly, I decide it's worth a shot. I'll agree to your intellectual consultant if you'll agree to do all the work, he tells me. Deal, I say. Then let's shake on it. My tiny hand gets lost in his, and he doesn't squeeze it too hard this time, and this new attitude of his is still freaking me out. I confess that I don't have any idea where to start. I'm open to any scientific principle whatsoever. Follow me, he says. He leads me through the house to his room, reaches under the bed, and slides a box of magazines into view. Dirty magazines? The Science of Pornography? Wrong. Scientific American magazines. This makes much more sense. He's just the type to become intellectually aroused, reading scientific articles on how dung beetles navigate by moonlight to stay on course. Find something. He walks away and I dig in. Nothing catches my eye at first. Even the article headlines are confusing. I'm down to the last two issues when I find some full-page illustrations. The images contain thousands of tiny neon-colored geometric shapes against a black background that seem to be vibrating off the page. I keep staring at them. Swirling patterns emerge and then vanish as new ones appear. It all looks vaguely familiar. I flip a couple pages to the start of the article. Phosphenes, luminous impressions. Every other word is a mystery, but I still get the general idea. Phosphenes are the patterns you see with your eyes closed. They can be increased with retina stimulation, like applying pressure to your eyes. Phosphenes are not the result of light sneaking in through your eyelids. Rather, they are images generated internally by the brain. Cool. These are like brainwave movies. I close my eyes and press them gently, tripping out on my own phosphenes for the next half hour. With blurred vision, I track down John and tell him the good news. I want to do my project on this, I say, pointing to the pictures. Phosphenes are something everyone has seen, but no one knows about. John nods his head approvingly. Why are your eyes all poofy? I've been studying phosphenes. I like it, he says, and proceeds to scan the article. How are you going to present it? I don't know. I could paint a big brain and have all these phosphenes around it, stick it on a big piece of cardboard. You can do better than that. Think, what are people going to do when they read about phosphenes? They'll want to see them for themselves. Exactly. How can you make that easy for them? Tell them how to do it? Yes, but how? Think outside the box. With a box. They'll go inside a giant box. We need a really big cardboard box where it's dark and private. I like it. On the outside of the box, I'll explain what they're seeing. You have the foundation of an original project. I'll find you a giant box. While I'm doing that, think about what you can do to the outside and inside. Do some more research at the library. Practice writing out your explanation in your own words. Now I can't wait for the science fair. Thanks for helping me. Thanks for letting me look at your magazines. You're welcome. This is about as close as John and I will ever get. We never say the L word to John because he never says it to us. Still, his willingness to help and his positive words of encouragement mean the world to me. John brings home a Kenmore refrigerator box big enough for 2 adults to stand up in comfortably. We cut a large door into one side and hinge it with black duct tape. The next day, my mother and I dive in. Oh, wait till you hear how Marilyn helps me decorate the box. It's going to blow your mind. Thanks for tuning in for another edition of Page Turning Tuesdays with Tom. I'll see you next time. Bye, people.